Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video we are going to discuss a very interesting topic, which is how should you redeem your American Express points, right? A lot of you have asked me about this as to how to redeem the American Express points. We have learned a lot about collecting and earning the points, right? I've done lots of videos wherein I have spoken in detail about how to maximize your points from American Express cards. So I've done videos on the American Express membership rewards credit card, American Express platinum travel card, the American Express gold charge card. All of these three are my favorite cards, right? I'm adding the links to all the videos in the description box below, so do check these videos out once you are done with this video, so that you will also get an idea as to which card to pick, and so that you can maximize your rewards on the American Express cards. So before we begin, folks, one thing to let you know is that American Express is a couple of months back has started issuing cards again, so it's a very good news for you guys. So do check out those cards and see which one you have to get based on the videos that I have made, right? And secondly, why don't you comment and tell me if you are already holding a card? Why don't you comment and tell me which card do you hold and how many points do you have and how have you redeemed these points in the past? It is very important so that I can tell you if you redeem these points for a good value or not, right? So now let's begin. I will first run you through all the options that are available for redemption, and then we will talk about each of them in detail. So first one is so if you see the first one is the covering your card charges. So in covering your card charges, basically it means that you pay for your transactions that have already been charged to your card through points. You will largely get a reward rate of 25 paisa, 0.25 rupees per point. So what you have to do is you have to click on cover your card charges, and then select which transactions you have to adjust against your points, and then it will get adjusted. I will talk about the lucrativeness of all later in the video, so that you will also get an idea as to which one is best for you, right? So next one up in the list is the pay with points at checkout. Basically, whenever you are shopping, you can use this option to pay with points instead of charging directly to the card. Thirdly, you have instant vouchers and the platinum collection. There is a huge host of vendors that are available and listed on the Amex website, wherein you can redeem your points against vouchers. We'll take a look at all the vendors in a moment. Then you have redeem for travel. Basically, using American Express travel portal to pay for your travel holidays through with points, right? And lastly, transfers to hotels and airlines. So we'll discuss each in detail. We'll get an idea about each in detail, and then I'll give you my favorite choice also. So the first one is the statement credit, right? Basically, what it means is that if you have made any transactions, if you have made 5 transactions on your card, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and each is 500 rupees. Now you want to pay from your points and not want to pay in cash. So what you can do is go to this section, select all the transactions, and you need 4 times more points. So if you want to adjust 500 rupees, you will need 2000 points to adjust it, right? So select the transactions based on the number of points you have, and you can adjust it. Next comes the option of paying with points, right? This is a little bit different when compared to the first option, wherein you adjust your points after it is charged. This is when you are making the vendor payment. Say for example, you are shopping on the Amazon website, right? And you have checked out and you have entered your American Express card details. So once you have entered the card details, right, then you will get an option of paying with points there. So what you can do is click on pay with points. You will get an OTP, and then you can pay with points. Again, here also the value is around 25 paisa per point, which is 25% per point. So it's more or less similar. So next one is the vouchers, right? So there are multiple options available when it comes to redeeming your vouchers. So if you can see on the screen, there is Fab India, Starbucks, Uber, Allen Solly, Amazon, Apollo. The list is huge. Big Basket, Body Shop, Bodycraft, so and the likes, right? So the list is huge. The value is again little bit lower than 25 paisa, and it may differ for different vendors. I'm showing you the value for Amazon that you can see on the screen. It's a little bit lower than 25 paisa, so not quite lucrative, right? Moving on, once we have covered 3 already. So the fourth one is using your points for travel, right? So what you have to do is you have to book your holidays through the American Express travel portal, and once you do that, you can tell them that please adjust the charges of these travel, say, it could be it flights or hotels, against the points that I have in my wallet. So what's going to happen is then American Express is going to adjust it. What is the value, they are going to assign per point? It's 0.25 paisa, again similar 0.25 paisa per point, right? So 0.25 rupees per point. So that is the value that you get, which is again similar to all the first three that we have discussed. Now coming on the last one, which is the most favorite one, right? Using it for transfer. So transfers, if you see, there are multiple options out there. Marriott, Asia Miles, British Airways, Club Vistara, Emirates, Etihad, Hilton, Payback, Qatar, and a couple of more are there, right? And you can also see the transfer rate, right? So Marriott has a transfer rate of 100 points for 100 Amex points for 100 Marriott Bonvoy points, whereas British Airways has a transfer rate of 2:1, basically 2 Amex points for 1 Avios points. Club Vistara has 3:1. Emirates has 4:1. Etihad also has 2:1. Hilton has 10:9 actually. Payback has 1:1. Qatar has 2:1. So again here my most favorite is transferring it to Marriott. Specifically because I enjoy my holidays in Marriott properties. I don't really want to pay for hotels, and I want to stay in 5-star hotels. So that's when that's where I am able to maximize my rewards. And time to time, Amex and Marriott come out with an offer wherein they also offer a bonus with the transfer. Right? Say for example, right now up till 31st October, there is a bonus going on wherein you get 30% extra points for all the transfers that you make from Amex to Marriott, right? So if you transfer 10 points, you will get 13 points in the Marriott wallet, right? So if you see the Marriott, go and see the Marriott portal and use the redeem for points option, you will see that the points on an average will have a value of 0.5 rupees and so, right? So, and to 0.5 to 2 rupees also in some cases, but largely the average will be around that much only. So basically what I do is I assign a value of 0.4 rupees to 0.6 rupees to each Marriott point that I carry in my wallet, and based on that I plan my travels and holidays. But I have also had cases wherein I've used the transfers from American Express to Marriott and then redeem them for my hotel stays for a better value, right? For example, I am linking the video here of my stay at Almaha, which was in Dubai. The per night cost is anywhere between $1,000 to $2,000, and on an average it goes for $1,500. I paid 1 lakh points for a 1.5 lakh rupees stay per night. So I got a value of almost 1.5 rupees per night, right? So we also stayed in JW Marriott Mussoorie a couple of years back, wherein I got a value of 0.7 to 0.8. So you really need to plan your holidays, and you can use these points for flights also, but beware, keep looking out for promotions wherein you get some bonus points also. Because say for example, if you transfer it to any airline, on an average a business class ticket should cost you between 50,000 to 70,000-80,000 miles, right? So you will need anywhere between 1 lakh to 1.5 lakh MX points to transfer. So you really need to plan and see where the maximum value is and what you can squeeze out. So between all the 5 options that I shared today, my most favorite is the transfers option only, and I have never ever bothered about using my points for any sort of statement credit or for making the payments or for taking vouchers, right? Only naive people would do that. Don't do that. So if you are in the credit card game, if you are paying a fee specifically, because the overall value will come down, right? If you are paying a fee and then you are using your points to redeem for vouchers, what is the point, right? Your overall value will come down after you factor in the fee. So always try to maximize your rewards. So I hope you got the gist, right? So think about it. If you have a lot of points in your Amex wallet right now, I think you still have time to transfer it to Marriott Bonvoy, wherein you will get 30% bonus. So do it. Yeah, definitely do it, because it will add a lot of value to you, and you can definitely take a holiday with your family in the upcoming holiday season. Marriott has lots of properties across the world, so it's you can redeem it across any property across the world, right? I've also redeemed my Marriott points in Italy. I've redeemed it in Bali, right? So I've also redeemed in New York. So there are multiple places where you can redeem your points. So don't really hesitate. Learn about it. My most favorite option is Marriott Bonvoy. You can look at other airline transfers also. You can look at Hilton also, but my favorite option is Marriott. Just simple because of reason that it has a broader network, and also I really like to stay in good hotels. Then the hotel transfers options are very limited here, but Marriott works out very well for me. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Do not forget